A Newton County 4-H'er whose dream is to become an engineer led him into an inspired calling to leverage 3D printing to create artificial hands for youth. Watch.
As amazing as the Cockwood mural is, equally incredible is the story of Newton County 4-H'er C.J. Harris. At an age when most of his peers are wrapped up in video games or glued to their phones, the 13-year-old aspiring engineer is creating prosthetic hands in hopes of helping children who are in need of upper limb assistance.
Georgia Tech is kind of like my dream college, so I used to, well, I still do a little bit, research a lot of like videos and stuff about it, and they had one video about their makerspace. So I was watching it, and they talked a lot about this technology called 3D printing 3 years back. And they didn't show the 3D printer, but they showed many models that it could make, and I was just like, wow, I really want this in my life. So I asked my parents, and they got one for me a few months later.
We had no idea that this would evolve into what it is today. So as his homeschool mom, his home educator, I just try to keep up with him.
My 4-H agents, it really gave me like a platform for me to expand on my project, and I just been able to like teach classes to my peers and stuff like that about the prosthetic hand, teach them like about designing so they can make attachments to make their hands work better and stuff like that. And then I've been doing speeches at 4-H competitions about my prosthetic hands, so like that's really what they do for me. And then they're always helping me, like they helped me do my pancake breakfast, helped me raise funds to get like all the elastic string and screws and stuff. That was cool.
They have been amazing. They're like, whatever you need, we'll back you. And a lot of these grants and things like that, like the one he got for Disney, you have to go through organization. And 4-H has been that organization for us. So they've taught my kids how to hone in on their public speaking skills, how to be leaders in their community, and how to take their interest and turn it into something tangible and functional. So they've been like an extension of our homeschool.
The hand works through like these tension strings with the elastic string. So when you like pull the fingers down, they'll come back up. And once you have like a nub on your hand, it fits in here just like that. So when you move your wrist muscle, it will bend like that. A lot of people, including me, take like our hands and our body parts and things that we do every day for granted. And I know some kids in this world don't have the skills that I are not able to do things that I could do, and a way that I can make stuff for them so they can do those things, it just really, that's what drives me forward, knowing that I could give a child a hand and they could, use it for physical things.
The more you peel back the layers of the story, the more incredible it gets. CJ's Marathon Haymaking Program was funded through a $500 grant sponsored by Youth Service America and the Walt Disney Company. Now, the grant allowed him to buy a 3D printer for the Newton County 4-H office, where he and his fellow 4-H'ers have continued their project work. Would you please welcome Mr. Croswell, C.J. Harris. Good Lord, man, when I was your age, I was making rope halters. And felt pretty good about it. You're pretty amazing.
Thank you.
If I may say so. You really are. Did I hear you're homeschooled? Is that right?
I think so.
How has your 3D printing club project expanded since the video?
Well, I held a handathon, which is an event where I teach youth in my community how to assemble the prosthetics and about the project in general. One of the highlights of the day is that we had a special guest, Miss Dr. Lori Bledsoe, and her family also came to support. I was able to use the 3D printer that I purchased for our county for a STEAM camp that our county hosted, where the kids actually 3D designed and 3D printed logos for their respective team. I've been receiving many opportunities to speak or host exhibits, like how I was able to host an exhibit at Mission Make It. And in my local government building, I have a display case showcasing my project.
Awesome. Yeah. Let's talk about the future here a little bit, CJ. What are your goals for using your 4-H project, both in your community and in your future?
Well, my goal is to continue to spread awareness and to lend a hand by giving back to my community. One of my goals is helping modify the hands and create attachments so you can do some tasks like playing sports, playing video games, and just some tasks that we may take for granted. And then one thing I'm doing is that I'm creating a makerspace in our county extension office, and I'll be teaching makerspace workshops showcasing technologies, including 3D printing, that are blowing up now that will be relevant in our near future.
Wow. Okay. Talk to me about how Georgia 4-H is supporting you in all this.
Well, Georgia 4-H has supported me in many ways. They help me in my public speaking, and it's really just an extension of my homeschool. My agents have motivated me, Miss Terry Kimball Fullerton and Miss Kim Lawrence. They have motivated me, they have supported me, and they have helped me in many ways. 4-H also gives you the opportunity it also helps me with applying for grants and awards and scholarships and things like that.
One more question. What are your 4-H goals, CJ?
Well, I wish to I'm going to run for senior board in 2018. And I hope to master before I graduate.
Well, actually, I have a lot more questions, but I'm just going to ask you two. How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
13 years old. And what do you say to people who have dreams and say, nah, I can't do that. That's beyond me.
Well, if you keep telling yourself you can't do something, then you really won't be able to do it. Just keep pursuing your dreams and try your best.
Yeah. There you go. Folks, research shows there are more than 2 million Americans living with prosthetic devices. And this young man's passion to serve those in need is truly an example of what we mean when we say Georgia 4-H grows leaders. Thank you, CJ. CJ Harris. This is great. One of Georgia 4-H's core values is citizenship. And our second youth leader tonight was recently